What's up, Peak Timers? Phil here from Peak Time Racing. Let's go ahead and open up brand new Hot Wheels. And we'll start it off for our first one with the 2017 Nissan GT-R R35. We've got a brand new color variation of this one. This one's kind of like a lighter gray, almost got like a greenish tint to it, but there we go. We have it. Let's go ahead and open this one up. We've got many different color variations of the GT-R, and it is very sparkly looking of a paint job. I really do like it. Nice tampo work on the rear end right there with the Hot Wheels logo, the Nissan logo right there. We've got the black stripe that kind of comes down. It's smaller in the front, kind of staggers a little bit, and then it kind of expands through the center roof in the back right there. It looks really good. Good detail on the front end of this one as well, and from the side you can see those gorgeous looking blacked out wheels and the nice lines of this GT-R. Next, we have a brand new color variation for the Subaru WRX STI. This one with the big STI written on the side of it. We've seen this one in a few different color variations before. I think the most recent one was a yellow one, and now we've got this nice white one right here. You can see the big STI logo written right there on the side. We've got a couple little small logos right there, the Hot Wheels and the PIAA, and we've got those nice chrome wheels, some black accents on the side. And then we look on the front where you can see the STI logo standing big right there, as well as a little itty bitty Subaru logo just on the front end. No stamping for tempo work for headlights or anything like that. They've used all the stamping and stuff for the side, as well as the stripe and the STI logo that just comes right down right there. We've got some black on the back where the license plate would be, but no stamping for rear lights either. But it's an all around clean looking, nice looking Subaru WRX STI. And for our next car, we've got a brand new casting. It's muscle and blown, and you can see this one. And when I first saw this one, kind of funny, it actually looked like Homer Simpson's head just on the side of it right there. That's kind of what I see. I can't unsee it. It kind of looks like that, doesn't it, right? But there we go. We have it on right there. You can see kind of looks like a customized Viper of some sort, Rod Squad series. Let's go ahead and pop it open. Get a nice close-up look of this one right here. And it's got that matte finish paint job on there. Shows really nicely under the camera. You can see it right there. You can see it's kind of got like a satin finish to it for the Hot Wheels logo, as well as the striping. And it looks like it's a number 53 on there. You can see the big blown engine. It's a V8. You can see that nice and clear right there. From the sides, it's got a really good profile. I do like the design of this car. We got that nice little lip spoiler. The rear end almost looks like the Supra, almost looks like the new Supra. We've got one of those to open up today. We'll maybe do a little bit of a comparison as well. You can see it's got the roll bars on the inside of it, and there from the front end, maybe it's like turbocharged or something. I don't know what those are in the front, supposed to be right there. But all around, cool looking new car. 1989 Mazda SAVANNA RX-7 FC35 in white, the all white variation of this one. This one's from the Hot Wheels J Imports lineup right here. Let's go ahead and pop this one open right here. We saw this one in our previous case as well, but just really cool to open this one up again and see the design of this. I really like this car because the white on white looks really good. And then if we look at the stamping, the tempo work all in the back right there, very, very nicely done. You can see all the lights, the Hot Wheels logo, the dual exhaust that sticks out as well. Very, very nicely done. Great looking design. Also from the front end, you can see it's got the pop-up headlights on it, but we've got the little like fog lights right there, which are painted, which looks really cool. Just an overall great looking designed car. We saw this one released in red. Now we've got it in this white color. I'd love to see some more color variations of this one. It's just a very well designed casting. And a brand new casting again, we've got the Batmobile, and this one I like to call it the Dodge Charger Batmobile. It kind of looks like a Dodge Charger, doesn't it? It looks like a Fast and Furious car. You can see it from the side right there, but it's fully customized out. Let's go ahead and pop this one open, and we can see what this one's all about. And as you can see, doesn't it just totally reminds you of the Fast and Furious, right? I feel like this should be a Fast and Furious car. But as you can see, looks like we've got like an engine of some sort in the front, and we've got one in the rear, and that is just a ginormous engine in the rear. That is huge. It's got some sort of like special gadgets and stuff, obviously being a Batmobile. And these wheels are kind of weird looking. I don't know if they fit the modern lines of like kind of a custom retro rod car, but hey, you know what? It's supposed to be older, so there you go, you have it. But we can see it from the bottom, all the slants and the cuts and stuff like that. But what do you guys think of this new Batmobile car? Absolutely love this casting. It is the Ford GT40, and as you can see, it's from the then and now series. So we had a now variation release before. I believe we had it in the GT race, or was it the regular GT? I can't remember exactly, but nonetheless, look at this one. Gorgeous looking car. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like up close. This one does look like the 1966 nice Le Mans winning car. Got like the black with the white on there. Although the Le Mans winning car had a number 2, this one has a number 4 on here. And as you can see the nice like chromed gold wheels on there. And there is your striping that comes down the center, the Gumball 3000 edition. So I believe this one we'll get like the black edition of this one in the 2017 Ford GT, because we did have a white 2017 Ford GT with the Gumball 3000. So maybe we'll get a different color variation, or if that was supposed to be the Now series. I'm not 100% sure, but what do you guys think of this Ford GT40? Do you think it's one of the coolest looking castings that Hot Wheels has ever come out with? Just a very well designed car, such a classic car. Just love to see more color variations of this one. 1967 Chevelle SS 396. We've got a new color variation release of this one. This one's from the Hot Wheels Speed Graphics series. Let's go ahead and open it and see what it says on the side of it here. What exactly is that? It says Osley Chevelle 40 years. I'm not sure the significance of that. If you guys know anything about that, let me know in the comment section down below. We got the Hot Wheels logo just written right there, and we've got a very small, looks like to be the Chevelle logo or some sort of logo on the front end right there. Super tiny. We can see it from the top. We've got the striping that goes from the front all the way down to the back, but nothing on the roof. Kind of look a clean roof line. A lot of muscle cars had that. There's that big chrome grille on this Chevelle. Look at that, just shining through nicely. We've got the chrome on the back end right there as well, and we've got those gray wheels on there, modern looking wheels, but it's an all-around good looking car. I really like the color of this one right here. Nice glossy blue paint job on this Chevelle SS. We've got Loopster, another color variation of Loopster in this nice looking green color. And if you guys have a lot of these Loopster cars, you can actually put them all together and you can make yourself a little Hot Wheels roller coaster. But we look on this one from the side end, you can see that nice looking green color. We've got the little dudes on the inside right there, Loopster written on the front, and there we go. We can see how it connects. So if you have the connection, so this Loopster will connect to the back of one, and then this one, there is the back of it right there. So we connect just right in there. We've got the blacked out wheels on here, and we've got these tiny little wheels right here that don't actually move. These are just all static wheels. They don't actually do anything like that. So it does move from these wheels because these wheels are actually lower than this one, so this one won't touch the ground at all. But Loopster, very cool. I'd love to see someone post a picture with all the different color variations of Loopster. I've got probably a bunch of them, not all of them, but it's a neat looking casting. It's a fun new casting. Another new color variation, it's the Corvette C8R from Hot Wheels Race Day. We saw the original release in yellow. Now we've got the gray with the yellow accents, just like the real life Corvette C8R did come in yellow and in this gray color. And also Corvette themselves is coming out with its own road legal C8R edition with the yellow and gray, and then the gray and yellow, so it's kind of the opposite sides. But there we go. We do have this one right here, C8R written on the side of it, number 4 on the side, blacked out wheels. Big spoiler on this one, check that out. They got that big rear diffuser for the racing edition of this car. If we look on the front end, just a great looking design. I really like the Corvettes. Love this C8, love the C8R. I'd like to see a mainline variation, like a road legal variation of the C8. I'm sure we'll get one to the Hot Wheels lineup fairly soon. We seem to get a lot of different Corvettes over the years, so I would not be surprised to see the road legal C8 coming out very soon. Formula E Gen 2 car, new colored variation of this one right here. We've seen several different color releases of this, and I really like this one because it is the electric Formula 1 car. Formula E they call it, and as you can see, this blacked out on here right there, and then we've got the cool looking colors just right on the top right there. I really like the white accents with the red and the white right there. It just looks really good just from the top. Just a really nice looking design car. We've got the 10-spoke wheels on there in gray. We can see the big rear diffuser on there, and if you have ever gotten a chance to see a Formula E race in real life, you are super lucky. I'd love to see one of these. I'd love to see how fast these cars are, but just a great looking design. Cool to see Hot Wheels show some love for them as well. McLaren Speedtail, new color variation of the McLaren Speedtail in silver. We saw this one released in blue And we got another color of it as well. I think it was in blue and something else. But you guys know how much I love McLarens, and we got the blue. Oh, the burnt orange. That's the other color that we had the McLaren SPEEDTAIL released in. So we had the blue, the burnt orange. Now we've got the silver color variation. And you guys know I love silver cars because I think silver cars show the lines of the car very, very nicely. It highlights the lines of the cars. So you can see all the lines of the McLaren SPEEDTAIL. Just a nice big car. It's got the center seating position on it, so you can kind of see it right if we look through the window right there. You can see the center steering wheel right there, but great looking. And then also different wheel tire combination from the front and the back, just because in the real life car we've got the aerodynamic wheel covers on the front end, so that's what they've kind of imitated the SPEEDTAIL to be in the front. So both sides have it. It's not an Air. A lot of people might pick this car up on the shelves and think it's an Air car because of the two different wheels, but it is not. It's meant to be like that, but still pick this car up. It's definitely a good one. It's definitely a fun one to collect. Put it together with your other McLaren SPEEDTAIL colors, and I'm sure we're going to get some more in the future of this one as well. From the Hot Wheels race team, we've got the HW450F, and this is a dirt bike, and it's been a while since we've seen a recolor of this one. We've seen a lot of these ones come to the Hot Wheels lineup, and we finally got the Hot Wheels Racing Team edition of this one. And when you pick it up, quite heavy because it's mostly metal. It's all a metal bike right here and all metal down below on the body. Before we saw plastic pieces on the top, so they've actually improved the quality of this casting, which is kind of cool. But I mean, I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm not really a big dirt bike fan, to be completely honest. I like the licensed cars, so about this one, I don't know, I'm kind of indifferent on it. I think it's a cool design. I think it looks good for the Hot Wheels, but do I necessarily think it belongs in the Hot Wheels lineup? It's okay. It might please a few people, but for me, just gonna go into my collector bin. A very popular casting that we had released this year. It came out in our previous cases, and we got the 2020 Toyota GR Supra from the Hot Wheels Speed Graphics series. This one released in white for our first one. Let's go ahead and pop it open and see it up close. And there it is, blacked out wheels with the white, and we've got some sponsors all on the side of it. Just an overall fantastic design car. Really always likened the front detail on this Supra that they came out with. Love the headlights, like that little Toyota logo, the little diffuser on the front end right there looks really good. We got the big spoiler on the back of it as well, and then we've got the blacked out base on there. Just an all-around great looking car. Super excited to see this one come to the Hot Wheels lineup, and I'm sure we're going to get a recolor of this one soon. I can't wait to see what the next color is going to be of this 2020 Toyota GR Supra. Chevy Silverado Off-Road. Check this one out from the HW Hot Trucks series. There it is. Let's go ahead and pop it open and see what this one looks like. And this one's got a big push bar on the front of it. You can see that big push bar right there. We've got the little lights built into the push bar. We look from the side, and it's like the kind of like the short cab with the like door that kind of pops out like a suicide door, kind of crazy like that. But we've got the Hot Wheels logo on the back of it. Interesting color, very glossy looking. We've got some striping on the front of it, some white striping that kind of gives it a good touch. We've got a dark black stripe down the center hood. It doesn't continue towards down the back. Even the back end of it is nice and clean. No lights or anything like that. It is raised up, and you can see the wheel tire combination that just sticks out if we look at it from overhead. But all around, not too bad. Interesting looking car. I would have preferred the long one with the full 4 doors, but nonetheless, this one looks pretty neat. And our last car that we're opening up today, we've got the Porsche 356 Outlaw from the Hot Wheels Speed Graphics series. This one is a Golf livery edition. We've seen lots of different Golf livery cars, and now we've got another one to add to our Hot Wheels collection of the Golf livery cars. What's up, Peak Timers? Phil here from Peak Time Racing. I did a big shopping spree, and I got a bunch of new Hot Wheels and new cars. Let's go ahead and open them all up. And we'll start it off with the Hot Wheels singles first, and this first car is a 2016 Lamborghini Centenario Roadster in red. Let's go ahead and open this one up, get a close-up look at it. It is in this nice glossy looking red color. Got these really nice chrome wheels on here. You can see that nice aggressive front end, the open top for the Roadster, and the really cool rear diffuser on it. Looks really, really nice in this red color. The next single we got is the 2020 Dodge Ram Rebel 1500, or it actually specifies it as a 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel. A lot of people corrected me saying that Dodge was dropped and that it's just called the Ram Rebel. So I'm not really sure exactly. I still call it a Dodge Ram. I mean, it is made by Dodge themselves. So let's go ahead and pop it open right here in this nice looking blue color. And this one is the Baja Blazer series. So you can see it's got the dirty looking tire. I really like those. You guys have heard me say it before. I really like that new addition to the Hot Wheels lineup. And you can see just that aggressive looking Ram front end. Got a nice big sunroof on it, black bed right there, and then Ram written on the rear of this one. And our next car we got is the Corvette C8R in yellow. Love the Corvette C8. Such a cool addition, and I think we're going to be getting just a standard variation. We've got the R variation. They usually come out with the R variations. We had a C6R, the C7R, now the C8R, but we should get just the standard road car coming up here pretty soon. But I do really like this yellow. We got the Corvette logo just written on the top, the nice striping on there with the number 4, aggressive kind of body kit diffuser type thing on it as well. Big rear spoiler, nice blacked out wheels on this Corvette. All right, our next car that we did get, we got the Mercedes-Benz 500e in black, a brand new model to the Hot Wheels lineup. Let's go ahead and pop this one open right here. Actually, we might have seen this one in a premium. I can't remember exactly, but I don't think I've seen this one in mainline in a while. So there we go. We can see in the back, nice looking tampo work and stuff. We got the Hot Wheels logo in the middle right there. These wheels, I mean, they're kind of period correct. I don't really like them much. They're a little bit, not really fancy or anything like that. We got the nice looking grille on the front end. Check that out. Check out that nice headlights and all that stuff. That looks really good. It's a really well done casting, and I really do like this one right here. And our next one that I did find, I couldn't pass up on getting another Koenigsegg Jesko. We got a 2020 Koenigsegg Jesko in gray. Let's go ahead and see what this one looks like. You guys know how much I love these Koenigsegg Jeskos, and there it is. Gorgeous looking, big spoiler on there. There's that center exhaust on it as well. You can see from the front end just how nice designed this car is. Just look at that. I really like it in this color. The original release color wasn't too bad either, but you know what? This dark gray looks really good. All right, let's see what else we have here. We got a 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 in yellow. Grabbed one of those ones as well. Let's see what this one looks like as well here. Here it is in this nice looking yellow color with the blacked out wheels. Very similar color as this Corvette. I mean, Mustang versus Corvette. Yeah, this is a little bit brighter of a yellow, I think. This one's a little bit darker. It's really hard to see, but still, nonetheless, this Mustang looks great. Check out that great looking aggressive front end. There's that supercharger right there, the black stripe that just goes down the center of this one. Not much temp work in the back, but hey, it's an overall great looking car. We picked up another Ford. It's the 2021 Ford Bronco. Guys, love this car. Can't wait to see these ones driving out on the road. I haven't seen this particular version. I've seen just the regular Bronco Sports, but this is like the true looking Bronco, the two-door Bronco. So hopefully we'll see some of these ones in real life. But until then, we've got this cool looking Hot Wheels version Bronco written on the front right there. This blue color looks absolutely fantastic. Bronco written on the side. There's the big tire right there, the extra spare tire right there. And you can just see how wide this is, how these tires just stick out when you look at it from over top right here. This is a big looking vehicle. I can't remember if this fits on the Hot Wheels track. We'll have to test it out again. I can't remember if we raced one of these in the past, but we'll have to see. All right, we'll put that down. And our next one, we've got the 2019 Corvette ZR1 convertible, this time in white. We've got this one in several different color variations, but now we've got this nice looking white one right here, and there it is. Check out, I like these blacked out wheels with the colored chrome lip on them. It's like a red colored chrome lip on there. We see it from the top. We've got the striping right down there. Nice looking tampo works for the headlight. There's the supercharger right there. Black interior. The stripe continues down the back, and then on the rear as well, we have some nice stamping Corvette logo right there. Just a nice aggressive fun looking convertible. Our next one that we do have is the McLaren P1 in gray. This is that new darker gray color that we got released this year, and it is super nice. You guys saw my previous McLaren videos on all the color variations. We included this one in there, but just a great looking casting. This is kind of like a satin finish. It's not like a matte finish. It's kind of like a glossy satin finish to this paint job. So it's a really interesting, unique looking paint job from Hot Wheels, and I really do like it. You guys know how much I love the McLaren P1, and of course this kind of stealthy looking gray color with the blacked out wheels looks fantastic. And the last mainline that we did get is the 2017 Lamborghini Urus, and let's go ahead and open that one up before we get to our other things that will open up, including the bigger cars as well. So here is the Lamborghini Urus, as I've got shreds right there. We'll drop those. All right, perfect. Look at that Lamborghini on the back, Urus down there, white out on this one. You can just see all the lines and stuff on the front end. Just a great looking casting. I was super excited to get this one when it first came out in yellow. Then we got a blue. Now we got the white one. We're going to be getting more colors of this one. I'm sure we will. Hot Wheels loves to recolor all of the Lamborghinis, so we'll probably get another Urus very, very soon. All right, let's go ahead and put that one aside, and let's go ahead and open the bigger cars that we have right here. So we'll start it off with the 2019 Corvette ZR1. And this one, I can't remember what this is by. This is by MotorMax. There we go. And what the exact scale of this one, I think it's a 1 in 24. Yeah, it is. There we go. I could just look on the box right there. It says 1 in 24. Read that out. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and pop this one open, and we can get a close-up look at it. All right, now we've got the Corvette ZR1 all taken off right here, and let's go ahead and get a nice look at this. And wow, this is such a cool looking 1 in 24 scale car. Yellow with the blacked out wheels on there, and of course the doors do open up. Just check out how wide these doors open up right here. Let's go ahead and pop this one. This one's a little bit more stiffer than this side right here. This side opens up pretty easily. This side's a little bit stiffer. We'll pull that right open, and then we can see on the interior of this one, it's an all blacked out interior on there. Just check out that wing right there. Looks so cool. We've got the nice quad exhaust right there, Corvette ZR1, the logo all right there. Very, very nice. We've got the carbon fiber type blacked out roof on the top right there. Let's go ahead and close these doors right up. And does anything else open? I don't think the hood or anything like that opens. The rear doesn't open or anything like that. And just check it out from the front end though. I just love the Corvette ZR1. Just looks absolutely fantastic. And let's go ahead and grab the Corvette ZR1 convertible that we have for Hot Wheels and get a little bit of a comparison right there. Let's see that front end. Yeah, I mean, not too bad. Hot Wheels did a pretty good job. I mean, even though this is a 1 in 64 scale and this is a 1 in 24 scale, this one looks great. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and display that near my YouTube editing computer. I think it'll look great beside there. But let's go ahead and open up our next one right here. We'll put that aside. Our next one that we have is the McLaren 720S, Shaw's McLaren 720S. Wow, this looks great. I can't wait to open this one up. Let's go ahead and do that right now. And before we completely take it out of the box, if we look on the back, this is from a whole series of Fast and Furious cars. So you can see this one right here, the Shaw's McLaren 720S, and you can see all the different cars that are included. They even have the Lykan Hypersport, the new Toyota GR Supra. So a lot of cool looking cars from the set, but you know what? The McLaren is my favorite. Let's go ahead and take it apart. All right, now that we have the car completely taken out of the box, let's go ahead and put that stuff aside and let's take a look at this McLaren 720S. You can see Fast and Furious. Obviously, we know this is like the Hobbs and Shaw car, and it is Shaw's McLaren 720S, but just a great looking one. The mirrors themselves, it's kind of weird. The mirrors, you can see how they kind of stick out and they're a little bit soft. Not sure if they come down or not. I don't really want to break them off, so we'll just leave them as is. But the big thing about this car is the doors. Boom. There it is. And we'll take this one up right here. Boom. McLaren 720S with the amazing looking doors. And we can see on the interior, it's all blacked out. You can see this one, it is a right-hand drive car, just like the movie it was. So very, very cool. Just check that one out. This is kind of like a metallic gray color. Almost looks kind of greenish a little bit in the light, but nonetheless. But look at that from the back end. Very good detail, blacked out wheels on here as well. Just a cool looking car. And this one I think is a little bit bigger of a scale. Let's grab the, here it is. Here is our 1/24 scale. So maybe it is similar. No. The McLaren does look a little bit bigger. So the McLaren is a slightly bigger scale. You can see the Corvette 01 just a little bit smaller, so I'm not sure the exact scale of this 720S, but I think it looks absolutely fantastic. We'll have to display this one as well with the Corvette, but let's go ahead and put that one aside, and let's go ahead and get to our 5-packs right here. We've got 2 Hot Wheels 5-packs. We've got the Hot Wheels Exotics 5-pack right here that includes the Bugatti, and we've got the Hot Wheels Legends 5-pack. Let's just go ahead and look at these 5-packs, because I think what I'm going to do with these two is I'm going to display them, so I don't really want to fully open them up. So let's go ahead and keep them aside for now. Let's look at our Hot Wheels Legends ones first. We do have a Mustang included on there. And this one, I can't remember the exact name. It looks like the Toyota off-road truck, but it's the Hot Wheels variation of it. We do have a bone shaker. We have a rip rod, and we have the twin mill Hot Wheels Legends. Obviously, all the legendary Hot Wheels cars. Does it specify in the back? I don't think it specifies in the back on the other ones there, but I had to get this one. All of the very, very classic Hot Wheels cars, especially those 3 right there, the bone shaker, the rip rod, the twin mill. Very, very classic Hot Wheels Legends cars. But there we have this beautiful 5-pack, which I will put on display. And our next one is the Hot Wheels Exotic set, which includes some amazing cars. We've got the Bugatti Chiron in blue, the highlight car. We've got an Aston Martin DBS, the Lamborghini Veneno, the Lotus Esprit Twin Turbo, and a Jaguar F-Type Project 7. You guys have seen me open up many of these sets previously in other videos, and I absolutely love this set. So we're definitely gonna put this one on display. What's up, Peak Timers? Phil here from Peak Time Racing. Let's go ahead and open up over 20 brand new 2021 Hot Wheels. And we'll start it off with the brand new 1982 Dodge Rampage from the Hot Wheels Hot Trucks. And it's kind of a car that's a truck, kind of like a newer El Camino, I guess you could say. Let's go ahead and open this one up and have a look at it here. And this one is in a red color, and it's apparently it is a truck, but it's more or less a car turned into a truck. And we've got on the back of it a 3-wheeler right there, 3-wheeler motorbike right there. They're not so popular anymore. The 3-wheelers are more popular back in the 80s. And you can see the nice colors and graphics on the side. And we do have a trailer hitch on the back of this one as well. And just look at the front end. Not my favorite looking car. It's kind of a bland 80s car, if you ask me. But nonetheless, it's new to the Hot Wheels lineup. And next up, we have a brand new color of the 1987 Dodge D100 from the Hot Wheels race team. And of course, it does have the Hot Wheels Racing Team graphics all over it. Let's go ahead and pop it open and have a nice look at this one. We've gotten this one in several different recolors now. We even did have this one as a premium, I believe, in one set, but now we've got it as a Hot Wheels race team. And you can see this is like a matte finish blue paint job on here. So this is all matte. And then this is kind of like a painted matte finish as well on here. And you can see the nice big Hot Wheels logo just written down the side of it. And you can see kind of how it's like a little bit raised up in the front. You can see more of a gap right here than from the back. That's just how this car is made. And we can see the spare wheel on the back, all the nice painted satin right here for even those bars right there as well. If we look underneath, plastic underneath, we've got the treaded tires on there. But I've always liked the Dodge D100. I think it's a fun looking little Hot Wheels casting. Next up is Surf and Turf from the Hot Wheels Art Car series. So lots of cool looking graphics on the Surf and Turf. And let's go ahead and have a look at it up close right here. And you can see, just look at all the crazy graphics on there. It's like some sort of like ink wave of some sort on there. And we look on the top, we can see the surfboard, which is really cool, with the E written in there, so you can spell out Hot Wheels if you have all the art cars right there. Big engine on there, nice big chrome front grille that looks like teeth. Kind of interesting to see that. We can see the chrome spare tire on the back of it as well. But Surf and Turf looking pretty fun, looking pretty fresh in this new color. Porsche 356 Outlaw from the Hot Wheels Speed Graphics series, and you can see this one is in like a golf livery on here. Very, very cool. Love all the golf livery cars, so this is one to add to the golf livery collection. This Porsche here, and you can see the nice little golf logo right there on the side, the 68 for the year that Hot Wheels was started. And then we've got the little Hot Wheels logo on there. We look in the back, not much as far as temp work or anything goes. It's the rear engine on this. There's the stripe that comes down the middle, and you can see the golf logo front and center right there, as well as the 68 to the side. And we look on the front end right there. This is just a very well designed car, and I think that these wheels fit it very, very nicely. They're kind of like a classic looking style wheel for this older classic looking Porsche. What do you guys think of this one though? 1969 Copo Camaro from the Hot Wheels Speed Graphics series. This one is the Falcon Tire livery on here. We've got several different Falcon Tire livery cars that have come out with Hot Wheels, and it's nice to have them all in a little collection right here. But we've got this Copo Camaro looking really nice. You can see that's got that blue that kind of mixes into that green just towards the front end right there. We got some graphics all on the front, Hot Wheels, Teen, Falcon, all of that stuff right there. And this is kind of a resto mod, so it's got the newer style wheels, bigger ones on the rear, smaller ones on the front, the 1968, the 68 right there, Hot Wheels Falcon tires, you can see, and I like how it kind of blends in the color right there. That's really cool. It's classic of the Falcon cars. Not much tempo work on the rear, on the front end, just all painted grille on the front end, but it's an all-around nice looking car. From the Hot Wheels Torque series, we've got a brand new 2017 F-150 Raptor recolor. This one's in a nice looking silver, almost like a light gray, more or less silver, but Raptor written on the side of it. Let's see what it's all about right here, and you can see I really like the silver looking cars because you can see all the lines and stuff on there. Cool looking with the black grille, and you can see the black striping just all right there on the front end. And from the side, the big Raptor logo written in there, a little Hot Wheels logo there on the side of it. We've got like a grayish wheel on there with the black center caps, nice big tires. There is the Ford written on the back, very classic of the Raptor to have that big Ford. And even on the front, you can see the big Ford right there as well. But just a great looking truck. I would have liked to see the extended cab come out in the Hot Wheels lineup. Maybe in the future they'll come out with a re-release of the Raptor with the extended cab. But nonetheless, this one looks great. I do like it. 1970 Camaro RS, Chevy Camaro RS from the Then and Now series. We've got this one in a nice looking orange color with the 1970 written down the side of it. Let's go ahead and have a look at this one. So you can see that big 70 written on the side. We've got the white pinstriping and a little bit thicker of a white stripe that goes just on top of it, the Hot Wheels logo right there. We've got a tan interior, kind of a whitish tan interior on there. We've got the striping that goes down the center. Nothing on the roof though. It's kind of interesting. Kind of just cuts right there and then comes right to the back. And then we've got that lip spoiler right there. You can see that nice big lip spoiler on there as well. The front end, not much as far as painted tempo work or anything like that. It's just mostly the striping just right on the front hood right there. Gray wheels on this one though, and we should have a now variation of this car since this is the then variation. It's Supra time from the Hot Wheels Speed Graphics, the 2020 Toyota GR Supra, brand new casting the Hot Wheels lineup. I was really looking forward to this one. We already saw me open up one of these and race on our previous video, but now we've got another one to open up. It is a new for 2021 casting. We'll go ahead and pop it open right there, and you can see that nice white looking on there, blacked out wheels. We got the graphics and stuff written on the side, Hot Wheels, a few other sponsored logos and stuff, which a lot of these Japanese cars do have written on there. I love the front end. I think it looks great. I love the tempo work, the lights, the Toyota logo, just very, very well done, very nicely designed. And of course, the big rear wing on there. I love seeing that big wing on there. It's just the Toyota Supra, the new one. It's a great design car. I'm super happy about it. I know a lot of people disappointed that, yeah, it's mostly BMW underneath in the real life car, but nonetheless, the design of it is great. It sounds cool. It looks cool. It's just a great new release from Toyota, and I love that Hot Wheels and Toyota have partnered up to bring it to the Hot Wheels lineup, and we'll definitely be seeing a lot more recolors of the Toyota GR Supra in the future. It's treasure hunt time. We've got the Chrysler Pacifica from the Hot Wheels Metro series, and this is a treasure hunt, the treasure hunt from the 2021 Hot Wheels J case. Let's go ahead and open it up. And the nice thing is, the treasure hunts, they do show the logo on the back. So if you ever open a card up and you see that treasure hunt logo right there, you know it's a treasure hunt for sure. But also there's other ways. If we look on the card itself, we can see right there, there is the treasure hunt logo just right there on the front fender. And if we look on this side as well, you can see the treasure hunt logo right there as well. If we look on the front end, Michelin sponsored tires, got like a nice blue roof with like these lights that kind of shine through the push bar on there. HW Tire Shop, Michelin on the side of it. Very, very cool. Nice sponsored one right there. We got the tires in the back of it, so it's carrying the tires. It's got big fat tires on there as well with the custom wheels. It's not a bad looking car. I mean, it's kind of interesting to hear a Pacifica come to the Hot Wheels lineup. I mean, when this first came out, I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool, but I don't know. It's interesting. It's an interesting casting, but nonetheless, it's a new treasure hunt for 2021. New color variation from the Then and Now series of the Nissan Skyline 2000 GT-R in yellow. Let's go ahead and open this one up. I love the color of this one. You guys know yellow is my favorite color of all time. I absolutely love it. So it's nice to see this one come to the lineup. There is a yellow R35 GT-R from the Now variation of this car. This is the Then variation. Blacked out wheels on it. I like the black striping and stuff all on the bottom. Chrome lip on there, which was popular back probably in the 80s, 90s. So it's kind of fitting for this car. Not too bad. Looks really cool. We've got the gray lights on the back and the circle lights on there. And it's very, very clean looking on the top. And we look on the front as well. Not much as far as stamping or anything like that goes. It's just got the built-in grille, which is the plastic piece right there, part of the underneath of the car. But just it's a great looking car all around. Love the color of it. Very Initial D, if you guys know the series of that, kind of looks like the graphics that the Initial D series had on this car, so very fitting for that. Mattel Dreammobile from the Toon series, brand new color of this one's lime green. We've seen several different recolors of this car. I think we got red, we've got like a grayish blue color. Now we've got the lime green. I think we might have had another one in between as well, but it's a interesting looking casting built by Mattel way back then, and it's called the Dreammobile. It looks like it's almost like a hovering car. It's like a Jetsons car with the bubble top on there. Interesting looking design. We've got the very classic like 50s, 60s headlights on there and the rear fins on there. I mean, it's okay. I'm not a huge fan of this casting at all. It's just kind of a blah casting for me, but nonetheless, it's nice to have different recolors of it. Porsche 993 GT2, brand new color variation from the Hot Wheels Exotic series. I really like this one. You guys know how much I love the exotic cars, and this is part of the Exotic series. Let's go ahead and pop it open. We've seen this one come out in several different colors before. We've seen it in premium line before, but now we got another main line color variation, red, with the black striping down there, and the nice, like, it looks like really thick tires on there because it's got like smaller wheels with the gold lip on them. But I think it looks very fitting for this car because it's kind of like a wide body car. You can see the wide body look on there, so these big thick tires look very good on there. Not much as far as rear light stamping temp work or anything like that. Big rear spoiler on there. The front end looks great though. I love it. Love that like kind of little scoop right there, even though it's a mid-engine car or rear engine car. But we got the nice headlights on there, blacked out, all that. Very cool. Absolutely love this casting thing. It's great to see more recolors of these very popular Porsches. TURTOSHELL, brand new casting to the Hot Wheels lineup from the Street Beast. It's a turtle. Let's go ahead and open it. I don't know what this one's all about here. It's not part of like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at all. It's just a turtle for the Hot Wheels lineup. A casting, a brand new casting for it. Different colors, wheels, and tires on there, and we can see the turtle on the front end right there come out. It doesn't go back in or move or anything like that. I was wondering that, but I don't think it does or anything like that. We got the exhaust for it coming out the rear right there. This is a rear engine right there as well. We can see kind of looks like a turbo on the side of it as well, and you can see those eyes. They kind of look happy. It kind of looks like he's smiling, like the turtle's happy to be a car, so that's pretty cool. We can see on the top right there all the design of this one. It's definitely an interesting different fantasy car, and it's a nice one to come to the lineup. I'm kind of interested to see what they do as far as recolors for this one, how they're going to recolor it. I'm not really sure. I don't know what to think about this casting. What do you guys think? And speaking of an El Camino, we do have the 1980 El Camino from the Hot Wheels Art Cars series. We can see cool looking graphics and design on there. Let's go ahead and pop it open and see this one up close right here. And as far as the color goes, I mean, I'd like to say this is pink. I think it's pink. It's hard to see sometimes in my light. The color looks a little bit off. It's either a really light gray or it's a pinkish color. I'll have to say, you guys decide on that one. But there we go. You can see all the graphics and stuff all down the side of it. The cool looking wheels on there. Very artsy. Looks very 80s, I would say. Or no, actually 90s. Kind of like a late 80s, 90s color. Almost like reminds me of the show Saved by the Bell. It's got like all those colors from the Saved by the Bell show. But you can see it right there on the top. All the cool colors and stuff right there. The colored front grille as well. And the rear, nice and clean actually on the rear. But a very cool looking El Camino for the Hot Wheels Art Cars series. 1970 Volkswagen Baja Bug. New color of this one from the Baja Blazer series. And this is a very, very popular color for a lot of new vehicles in real life. A lot of these new vehicles are using this kind of like, it looks almost like a matte gray with a gloss effect on it. It's a very, very cool looking gray. I actually really, really do like it. We see it on lots of different new cars. We can see this one with the 70 on there. It's definitely like a tuned out Volkswagen Beetle. The big rear exhaust coming out. You can see this, like all this here just to carry the engine and the exhaust in here. Kind of interesting look. Giant rear wheels, little front wheels on there. And you can see the front end with the chrome, all the chrome on the bottom and stuff like that. Just an overall very, very fun looking designed Hot Wheels car. 1989 Mazda SAVANNA RX-7 FC35, kind of a big name for this one. Hot Wheels imports, or sorry, the Hot Wheels J imports, I should specify, from the Japan imports. I really like this color, this new recolor of it. White with the white wheels, and I really like these wheels as well. So it's just kind of a cool looking recolor. I saw a lot of cars back in the 90s and early 2000s that did the white on white, and I think it looks really cool. It looks really fresh, looks really clean. Let's go ahead and pop it open, and we can get a nice close up look at this one right here, and you can see those wheels. Doesn't that look cool? I just love it. I think it looks great. Nice looking white color design on this one. My camera has a hard time focusing. It's just so much white on this car. There we go. We've got it, and you can see the slightly off-centered hood. You can see it's just slightly off-center. I think it's meant to be like that. Nice looking little front marker lights right there, the little fog lights. They're pop-up headlights in real life, so you don't see any headlights or anything like that. Nice looking stamping, rear tempo work, all that looks great. Very, very nicely done. This is just an overall very nice looking clean car. All the proper light stamping and all that. Just a great one to collect. One of my favorite ones from this case. This is actually surprised me a lot. Once I've opened this one up, it surprised me how nice this car looks. 67 Ford Mustang Coupe from the Muscle Mania series. Brand new recolor of this one right here. Let's go ahead and pop it open. And if you're a fan of these 60s Mustangs, this is definitely a cool one to collect. I wasn't a big fan of this particular year. I like the late 60s year. I think those ones looked a little bit better. The late 60s, like the Shelbys and stuff like that. The coupe style, I didn't really like either. I like the fastback look, but I think this one looks kind of cool. I like the wide body look on this one, which they've done, so it's definitely a custom look to it. You can see the nice striping on the front, all the weird striping that kind of continues into a nice solid double stripe on the rear and on the hood and all that stuff like that. But we can see the back end right there. You can see the grade wheels on there. It's an all-around not too bad. I'm not like a huge fan of this one. Like I said, I prefer the fastbacks, but still, nonetheless, not too bad. It's a good addition to the lineup. Lancia Delta Integrale, hopefully I said that right, from the Baja Blazer series. We've got a new color release, this time in black. We saw it originally released in white for a new for 21 casting. Now this black one looks great. I really, really like this one. Let's go ahead and pop it open. The first one was a white on white wheels, and now this one we've got black, all the similar graphics, and then look at those colored wheels on there. It looks great. I'm a really big fan of this casting. I think it looks excellent. Love the wheels on there. This isn't a car that we get in North America as far as I know, but I just think it's such a cool looking rally car. The graphics just look fantastic. Michelin, the number 6, the wheels, they just look perfect for this car. Great looking stamping for the headlights, the front end, all of that looks really, really nice. We got the roof on there with the sunroof right there. We got the little lip spoiler on the back of it. Pretty clean in the back. Nothing as far as stamping or anything goes. They saved all the stamping for the side and the front, but just an all-around great looking car. Super, super happy to get a nice new black recolor of this one. Clip Rod from Experimental Motors is back with a new color, and if you guys are not familiar with this car, it is essentially a Hot Wheels car that's a money clip. That's right, so you can get your bills of money, whatever currency you want, and then you can just fold them up, and then you can just slip them into here, and this is a money clip. You can see it's got the big dollar sign logo right there, so it's definitely telling you it is a money clip. It's to hold your money, although I don't know if I'd trust putting my money in here and putting this in my pocket. I mean, I don't think this is super, super strong and your money could fall out or whatever, but hey, it's a cool one to have, cool one to collect. And you can see this is the Hot Wheels logo that is the money clip portion, which is really neat. I like how they integrated that. We got the gold wheels on there, bigger ones on the rear, smaller ones on the front, and there you can see it from the side and from the bottom, but not too bad. Interesting to see this one come out in more different colors. It's kind of an ugly car, but it's got a purpose to be a money clip. So what do you guys think of this one? We've got a tuned 1968 Mustang. Doesn't specify Ford Mustang, it just says 68 Mustang. That's it, tuned out. We've got a different colored of this one. We've seen this one come out in many different recolors before. Now we've got this new one right here, and this one, I don't know what to say about this color. It's like a tannish color, almost like a very off yellow mixed with a white color. I don't know what to call this one. What do you guys think of this color? But there we go. We've got the Matus Motors on the back. Not sure what that means at all, but we got the 16 on the side, got the Hot Wheels logo, some other different graphics and stuff on there. Look at that big engine just sticking out right there. Crazy big engine. I like these tune cars. I think they're super fun to have. I like it when they make licensed cars into tune cars. You can see the cool different designs. We even saw way back, we saw Ferrari tuned. We got the tuned out Enzo way back then, which is really cool as well. But this one's a nice new addition to the tune series for this Ford Mustang. And last but definitely not least, we are opening up the Ducati Scrambler Hot Wheels edition from Baja Blazers. It's Moon Eyes. There's so much going on with this one. Let's go ahead and pop it open. And one thing you do notice, there is a guy that's riding it, but no guy on it when we get to the casting. So too bad we didn't have a little guy riding this one. That would be really cool. And let's go ahead and pop this one open and have a look at this one. And one thing that I do notice right away is it's heavier than I thought because it is a full metal body. So that's really neat. Normally you get these bikes and they're just more of a plastic body, but it's got some weight to it. So it's got some metal in it, which is really neat. And we can see the little Moon Eyes logo right there. And it's so hard to read exactly what that says. I think it's like Ducati or Scrambler or something like that right inside of there. All blacked out on here. We can see the very, very thin tire wheel combination on there. I like it when they release these motorbikes to the Hot Wheels lineup. We've gotten several different Ducatis and BMWs and all these different motorbikes. And if you're a collector of Hot Wheels and you like motorbikes, it's really cool to have like your whole motorbike Hot Wheels collection. This is a great addition to it. Unfortunately, it doesn't stand up. The wheel tire combination is super, super thin. So you're gonna have to lean this against something. I mean, if I just put it in my hand, it's just gonna fall right over. But what do you guys think of this Ducati to the Hot Wheels line? What's up, Peak Timers? Phil here from Peak Time Racing. Today we're gonna open up 15 2021 Hot Wheels, including this brand new Liberty Walk GTR. And we'll start it off with the 2017 Camaro ZL1 from the Then and Now series. Really cool looking color. Let's go ahead and open this one up and get a nice close-up look at this. We did see one recently. I think it wasn't an orange colored one, but now we've got this one right here. You can see very, very cool looking. Love the stripe and all that. Look, it's kind of an air on the back. You can see the wheel, how it doesn't have the paint job that kind of finishes right through. It's not really done cleanly. So that's a little bit of an error car, but still interesting nonetheless. You can see the back right there, no tampo work or anything from the side. I think it looks really good from the side. I think it's a nicely painted car. From the top end, we can see the striping that comes right through. No tampo work or anything on the front end either, unfortunately, but an all-around good-looking Camaro. And next up from the Hot Wheels race team, we've got the Indy 500 Oval, a brand new color variation of this one. I think I have probably about 8 or 9 different colors of the Indy 500 Oval, but I really like this casting. I think it's super fun, and we can check it out right here in the Hot Wheels racing team color. So it's got that matte finish blue color texture to it, which is really neat. We can see on the back right there, we've got the gray wheels on here. We got the smaller ones on the front. And if we look from over top right here, we can see really good looking graphic stamp on there on the front with the 500 right there for Indy Oval 500. There's a little guy that's in there in the black. Great detail on this car. I've always been, like I said, a huge fan of this one. I think it's a fantastic looking casting. And next up from the Hot Wheels Exotic Series, we've got Impavido 1. Check this one out. It is definitely very exotic looking. Let's go ahead and open it up and we can get a close-up look at all the details on this car right here. And we can see that glass window on the side of it. It's like fully glass window. I mean, in real life, that's not going to be the safest thing. I mean, if you have a side impact crash, that's just going to shatter and go right through. We don't want to have that happen, but luckily this is just a die-cast car. From the front end, it actually looks very Lamborghini-ish from the front, from that front end. Almost looks kind of Countach-ish, but that window, look at that window. That is a crazy glass window on there. The cool-looking design and stripe that kind of goes down the center with the rear engine on the back, and then that spoiler right there, crazy big looking spoiler on that one. Very, very cool. No stamping or tampo work really on the back, just a little bit of imprinted design detail on there. Blacked out wheels on there as well, and these are kind of those new classic design wheels, but it's an all-around. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not my favorite of the exotics. I like more of the licensed exotics, but still pretty neat looking casting. 2019 Kia Stinger GT. We've got a new color in all black now with the gray wheels from the Hot Wheels Turbo Series, and I can't wait to see this one race down the track because we know the Kia Stingers have been very, very fast down our track, so stay tuned for some racing with this car. But nonetheless, we've got the black color version. We've got this one in blue and gray, and I think it's red. We've got a couple different color versions of it, but I've been a big fan of this casting since it came out. I think the stamping on it, look at the detail on the back. The Stinger, the lights are all stamped and all that from the front end. Great looking detail all around on that front end. Looks great. It's just a cool looking car. It's a cool car in real life. Never thought I'd really love a Kia, but this Kia Stinger GT is fantastic looking. I'm so happy it's in the Hot Wheels lineup. These wheels just look perfect on it. What do you guys think of this new black color Kia Stinger GT? A new, very interesting casting from Hot Wheels Screen Time. It's the Disney Steamboat, and there is Mickey Mouse right on the Disney Steamboat. Very, very cool looking casting. Let's go ahead and get a look at all the details, all the stuff on this casting as we take it out right here. And it's heavier than I thought it would be. It looks like it's got a metal top and then the plastic bottom. And we've got this wheel on the bottom right here. So I guess when it goes, it rows and these side things just kind of go right there. Nothing else moves on it from the looks of it. I was trying to see if anything on the top moves, but it doesn't look like it. But this is so cool. Like, I can't believe that they thought of this to be a Hot Wheels casting, but definitely an interesting one nonetheless. The little flag on the back, it's just plastic imprinted. That doesn't move right there at all. This is just a little bit bendy right there. It's just mostly when it rolls down on the ground, you can see the side things that just kind of go. I'm not even sure what they're called. I don't know much about boats here, but it's definitely different. I mean, am I a fan? Not really, not particularly one that I really care to collect or anything like that, but it's always different and cool to see these weird looking castings that come out in a Hot Wheels lineup. 1967 Chevy C10 from the Hot Wheels Hot Truck series. Really cool looking lowered out Chevy truck. Let's go ahead and pop it open and get a nice look at this one right here. And there it is. It's a light blue, and then it's got a white striping on the side with a little bit darker blue. The Goodyear logo right there, the Chevrolet logo just on the back right there. If we look from that front, you can see that big cowl hood right there for the supercharger. Chrome bumper looks very fresh in that chrome. We got the chrome on the inside as well. It looks like the interior is all chromed out on this one as well, but it's really neat. I think it's a fun looking little truck. If you guys like these lowered out trucks that are kind of hot rodded out, this is definitely a cool one to collect in the Hot Wheels lineup. Ragin' Express, new color variation of Ragin' Express from the Hot Wheels Metro series. Check this one out. Wow, okay, a lot going on this one right here. And we can open this one up, and this is just one scary looking truck. If this was ever coming at you, you can see that one just raging away. Different color variation on the bottom, and got the blacked out wheels with the chrome lip on there. There's an interesting picture that we have on the side of it. I don't know the significance of it. It does have a little Hot Wheels logo just right in the middle right there. The chrome on the back, the same picture on this side as well. But just look at that front end right there, the chrome, the scariness. It looks like it's just ready to plow through the snow and plow through anything in its way. The Ragin' Express. 2017 Nissan GT-R R35 then and now series, brand new recolor of this one. Let's go ahead and pop this one open, and we can see we've seen many different colors of this car coming out now. We had a couple updated variations of this car as well. This is, I think, what did I say it was, the 2017, I think? Yeah, so definitely an updated variation. Blacked out wheels on here, great detail on the rear ends. You can see the little Hot Wheels logo, the Nissan logo, the stamping for the lights. Also from the front end, great looking detail, kind of blacked out headlights, but I think it actually suits the car nicely. You can see the stripe that goes kind of smaller on the front, and it kind of gets bigger as it goes down across the roof and the side right there. Awesome looking car. Love the Nissan GT-R. This is definitely a cool one to collect. We got another Nissan GT-R coming up in a second as well. Dodge Charger stock car from Hot Wheels Race Team. So it's got the Hot Wheels Racing paint job and logoing and stuff on this one right here. Let's go ahead and have a look, and there's that classic Hot Wheels Racing Team matte finish paint job on here, which I really like. I think it looks really cool. The big Hot Wheels logo on the side, kind of the racing flag on the back, the number 3 right there, the big Hot Wheels logo on the front end as well, with the Dodge, the number 3 on the top right there. Blacked out wheels with the colored lip on them as well. Pretty interesting looking casting for these stock cars. Obviously it's more made for aerodynamics, so we don't get much detail on the rear as well as the front end right there, but still nonetheless it's a neat looking car. And the one that you guys have been waiting for, the Liberty Walk GT-R, and it's got a big name to it, LB Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GT RR version 2. Oh wait, that's got to be one of the longest names for a Hot Wheels car I've ever seen. Isn't that crazy? I mean, I just call it the Liberty Walk GT-R because that's pretty much what it is. LBWK on there as well. Let's go ahead and open this one up. I have been looking forward to opening this one up for so long here. There it is. Love the color of this one. Love the design. Let's go ahead and look at that back right there. Look at the wide body detail. The stamping is fantastic. The spoiler looks great. Hot Wheels logo right there. We got the diffuser just right down below. We go on to the side. There's that LBWK with the number 12. Liberty Walk written down there as well. We got the Hot Wheels logo on the side right there. I love the black, how it meshes in on the bottom with the blue. Even on the rear spoiler, we've got the Liberty Walk logo right there as well. We move on to the front. Just look at the body kit on that. Does that not look cool? From the top end, you can see that wide body look to this one. Just looks absolutely fantastic. They did an excellent job at this casting. This is definitely one a lot of collectors are going to want to get their hands on right away. This is going to be one that I'm going to be displaying. Maybe we'll put it on our back wall right here. We'll mix it in right there so we can see it in all of our next videos. But just an absolutely amazing looking casting. So happy to see this one be made and brought to the Hot Wheels lineup, and we're definitely looking forward. I mean, I'd love to see a white one or a yellow one of these ones. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of different recolors of it. Well, what do you guys think of this brand new Liberty Walk GT-R? Dodge Charger Drift in the fire department logoing from the Hot Wheels Rescue. Let's go ahead and pop this one open and get a look at this one. Neat looking Hot Wheels drift car, but made into a fire truck. I mean, I guess if you have to drift to the fire and put the fire out, hey, sure, why not? Why not use a Dodge Charger drift for that? Not much stamping or anything on the front end. All the graphics and stuff have been left for over top, and on the side right there, blacked out wheels with the gold lip on there, the big spoiler right there, as well as that dual exhaust. Great looking car overall. We've gotten lots of different recolors of this one, and now we've got it as a fire truck. What do you guys think of this one? 1968 Mercury Cougar. This is the mainline which this one does come as a super treasure hunt for the 2021 Hot Wheels L case, but we've got this one in Hot Wheels Flames. Funny enough, we did actually see this car as a super treasure hunt. I think it was in like maybe 2018 or 2019. I think we did get this one as a super treasure hunt then as well. So I'm not too sure why they are recycling the 68 Mercury Cougar. I mean, it's not the most sought after car in the Hot Wheels lineup, but I guess Hot Wheels really likes it and really wants to make them super treasure hunts. But this, the mainline variation, I think it's a great looking car. I love the nice looking flames on there, kind of a matte finish for that little cowl induction. Great looking green color, very sparkly on there, shows really nice in the lights. We've got the 5-star wheels on here, so it's a custom hot rodded out style one. It's not made to be stock. We got that lip spoiler on there from the front end, very classic Mercury Cougar look on the front end with the chrome base on here. But what do you guys think of this 1968 Mercury Cougar as a mainline and as well as a super treasure hunt? 1968 Copo Camaro Falcon Edition. Absolutely love this car from the Hot Wheels Speed Graphics Series 69 Copo Camaro, as you can see right there. Let's go ahead and pop it open, and I've got a collection of these Falcon tire cars, and this is definitely going to be a highlight one for those collection there. But you can see the Falcon tires on the side, the big wheels on the back, the small ones in the front, and how that kind of blends right in. Doesn't that look cool? It's such a cool blend of a two-tone. You can even see it from the roof right there. There's a great picture of that two-tone blend right there. We got some logos and stuff on the front end, the Hot Wheels, the Falcon, all that good stuff on there. From the back, not much as far as stamping, tempo work or anything. It's pretty clean, pretty plain right there. From the front end as well, it's just the casting, no stamping or anything like that. They saved the stamping for the hood and the side and all that. There's your 68 on there. Oh no, does that say 88? It looks almost like it does say 88. It is 88, I believe. All right, so it's not a 68 for Hot Wheels, it's an 88. I don't know the significance of that, but nonetheless, I'm really digging this Copo Camaro. Toyota Land Cruiser, brand new color of this one from the Hot Wheels Hot Truck Series, big pickup Land Cruiser. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. You guys know how much I love blue. Seems to be a lot of good blue cars that we're opening up today, so I'm loving the addition of this Land Rover. Very similar to the GTR blue. I mean, we'll grab the GTR blue. I mean, I guess the GTR blue is a little bit, maybe a little bit brighter nonetheless, but very, very similar blue color. But Toyota Land Cruiser, we can see from the side, and we can see from the front end right there. There is that big Toyota logo on there. The big pickup truck, the white top, very classic design of this one. From the back, there's that nice Toyota, which is highlighted in white with the little lights down there. So very, very good detail front and rear. Just an excellent overall design. Toyota Land Cruiser, great looking to see in this pickup format. Love to see more color variations of this one in the future. And last but definitely not least, we've got the new Batmobile to the Hot Wheels lineup. I like to call this one the Charger cross with a Batmobile. That's exactly what it looks like to me. Let's go ahead and pop this one open, and we can get a nice look at this right here. And there we have it. Check that one out. Matte finish, black paint job, very stealthy look for a Batmobile. These wheels, I think these wheels are okay. They think they look pretty good. They look very Batman-esque. And we can see that big engine on the back. That is just a ginormous engine sticking out. You can even see the exhaust that stick out on this one. Just an overall great looking new Batmobile design. We're seeing a lot of these ones in the cases. They'll be hitting stores very, very soon. You got to get this car. It's a very, very cool looking.
What's up, Peak Timers? Phil here from Peak Time Racing. Let's go ahead and open up 15 2021 Hot Wheels, including the brand new Porsche Taycan Turbo S. And we'll start it off with the 2020 Jeep Gladiator. We've got a brand new color for this car. Let's go ahead and open it up and get a nice close-up look at this one right here. And I've always loved this casting when it first came out, and now we're getting a lot more different recolors of it. So you can see this one's got some kind of weird writing and stuff on the side of it. You can see it's kind of like an off-road type of writing on there. We've got the nice stamping temp work painting for the front lights and the grille. We've got those motorbikes in the back, which look really, really cool. I've always liked that. You can see the little back trunk thing open right there, and check it out from the side. Just a great looking color on this one. I think we actually did get another green color of this one as well. But to have two different variations, it's always fun. So there we go with our 2020 Jeep Gladiator. To Jet Z, a nice casting that we've got.
that's come in a brand new color. And if you guys don't know which this one is, this one won one of the Hot Wheels tours that was around in the United States. I think it was a 2019 one. I can't remember exactly. But the 2 Jet Z was a really, really cool casting. Now we're getting a red recolor of it. So let's go ahead and pop it open. It's from the Rod Squad series. And here it is in this nice looking, very glossy red color. And then it's got that like kind of like shark like mouth on the side, which has become very popular with a lot of cars. We see it mostly on muscle cars, but you can see that kind of sharpness. And then we've got the eyes of it right there as well. And then we've got the blacked out wheels with the chrome lip on there. And then in the back, it kind of looks like it looks kind of like an airplane that's made into a car. I'm not sure the exact story behind this car, but nonetheless, it's a great looking car. I like it in this new red color. I kind of like this red color more than the other colors that they're released of this one. 1985 Honda CRX. We've got a new color of this one from Hot Wheels Speed Graphics series, and it's got the big turbo on the side of it. And this one's like a wide body version. I'm not sure the exact specifics of this car in real life. I know it's the CRX, which is popular, and this one just looks like a customized wide body one. I don't think they came out as a turbo in real life. I could be mistaken though. You guys can correct me in the comments. But this color variation looks really, really cool. I really like this wide body look to it with the black and then the blue outlining. I think that looks really cool. Super nice. We've got the mesh wheels, which are kind of like period correct for this car. We saw this one in kind of similar mesh wheels in real life. There's that big turbo on the side of it, and then you can see the kind of like intake and stuff on the front end right there. But I think it's an overall really, really good looking car. What do you guys think of this Honda CRX? Twinnin' and Winnin' is our next car. Cool looking fantasy car that kind of looks like a buggy on here, and this one's like in a really bright, vibrant color. So let's go ahead and pop it open and get a look at this one. And as you can see, just look at that bright color. It's kind of like a orangey tangerine, but almost kind of yellowish. I don't know, it's hard to say exactly the color in my lighting here, but blacked out wheels with the chrome lip. Really cool. Number 3 on the side with like all the graphics and stuff like that on there. Not much as far as detail or anything on the front because it's kind of pretty basic. Doesn't really need anything though. If we go onto the side, you can see it's got that kind of mesh in there and the roll bars and all that stuff on the inside of it. If we look on the back, we can see a spare tire right there, which is pretty neat. And that back end actually looks really cool. I like the design of that. Looks pretty neat. But what do you guys think of Twinnin' and Winnin'? McLaren Speedtail, brand new silver color of the McLaren Speedtail from the Factory Fresh series. Let's go ahead and pop this one open and get a nice look at this one. Check that one out. Beautiful lines. I love silver on this car. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. And I like that kind of like red kind of highlighting line right there. That actually looks really neat. Very, very cool. We can see the design from the front end. Not much as far as lighting, stamping, or anything like that. We got the little McLaren logo on the front of it though. And from the side, you can see the 2 different wheel tire combination. That's not an error. They're trying to imitate the speed wheel cover that they have on the real life McLaren Speedtail. And on the back, you can see just the long sloping lines of this one. And right there, you can see a little bit of indentation for the lights and stuff like that. But overall, greatly done car. Very, very nice detail of it. I'm super happy with this car. I'm excited for more colors of it in the future. Ollie Rocket Treasure Hunt. It is the treasure hunt of the last case that we opened up, and you can see the little treasure hunt logo just right there on the side of it. Let's go ahead and open it, and I'll show you guys on both sides. And also, when we open up the treasure hunt cars, if we look on the back inside of the casing, the box right there, you can see it does have the treasure hunt logo. So that's always a good way to confirm that you've got a treasure hunt. But pretty easy, if you just look at them, you can see the treasure hunt logo just right there on the side. So very, very easy to spot. We got the gold front, and it kind of looks like a jet car of some sort. If we go onto this side, you can also see the treasure hunt logo just right on that side right there. So you can see it on both sides. So very, very cool. It's very easy to tell these treasure hunts. And look at the gold base on this as well. That gold chrome base. Very interesting, very neat. Big spoiler on the back of this one right here. And we do have the little guy on the inside driving the Ollie Rocket. But it's a fun fantasy casting, and it's nice to see a new treasure hunt. Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. This is one casting that I've been really looking forward to receiving, and I actually ordered the RLC version of this one with the doors that open up and stuff like that, so maybe we'll show that off once I get that in the future. But this is the Hot Wheels Speed Graphics mainline variation of the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, and it does have IWC Racing on there. I believe that's a watch company, right? So there we go. We've got this one. Let's go ahead and open it and get a nice look at this one here. And it's just, I wish they made a mainline where they had the doors opening up on this one, because that's the best thing about the 300 SL is the doors that open. But as a coupe, and as detailed as this one, I think it looks really great for just a standard $1 Hot Wheels car. We got the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL on the back right there. The 68, the year that Hot Wheels was started. IWC on the front of it. And this car is actually quite light. Doesn't have a lot of weight to it. Sometimes I do like the cars that have a lot of weight. That you can see on the base, it's just a plastic base on here. So it's a pretty light body all around. But you know what? Design-wise, it is very proportionate. Very, very nice looking. And I'm very excited, again, to see the RLC variation of this one. Geoterra is our next one up from the Hot Wheels Exotics. And it's kind of like an off-roading exotic car. I don't know, I guess it looks more like an off-roaded car than it does of an exotic car, but I guess you can say it's kind of like the fantasy version of the Lamborghini Urus that Hot Wheels is going after. So you can see from the top right here, very different design. You can see it's even got like a Stingray. Almost looks like a Stingray right here, doesn't it? Kind of a little bit similar, maybe not exactly, but definitely an aggressive off-roading vehicle. We got the big wheel tire combination. We've got the metal base on there. If we look on the back right there, we got the spare tire wheel combination. And from the front, we've got this interesting looking paint job on here for Geoterra. And our highlight car that we're opening up today, the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, brand new casting to the Hot Wheels lineup from the HW Green Speed. Obviously, because it is an electric vehicle, fully electric Porsche in real life, the very first electric Porsche, fully electric one. So there we go. Let's go ahead and pop it open. And how does this stack up? The Taycan looks great. Wow, the details on this, fantastic. Look at the back. We got the Porsche logo, got the Taycan Turbo S right there. Very, very nice. I like this color. It looks really good on it. We see the front end. Great looking stamping, tamper work for those headlights. The design of this one is done perfectly. And now, I know I said I like this color, but it's definitely not my favorite color. I prefer colors that show off the lines a little bit better. So I'm sure we're gonna get a white one of this and maybe a silver one, because that will show off the lines a little bit better. But overall, the design of this car is done very, very well. So the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, definitely excited to have this one added to our Hot Wheels mainline lineups. And you never know, we might see this one as a supercharger in the future. That would be really cool as well. What do you guys think of this Porsche Taycan Turbo S? 67 Ford GT40 Mark IV, brand new color variation in yellow. You guys know yellow is my favorite color, so I'm super excited to get this one. Let's go ahead and pop it open and see that yellow. We got the number 1 on the side of it with the Hot Wheels logo right there as well. Some nice looking graphics that kind of mesh through the siding. If we look at the very front, you can see those nice headlights in there. Very aerodynamic design, the number 1. We can see the double striping that goes down the center on top of the car, the roof, all the way right through. Very, very cool from that angle. We look on the back right there, you can see the spoiler, that kind of like a lip spoiler that comes up, and then the big exhaust from the back end of this one. It's an overall great looking designed car, the Ford GT40. Guys, which color do you prefer in this one? Obviously, I'm gonna say my yellow one right here, but we did get a red one, and I think we get another one in black? We might have got a different color of it as well, but yellow, my favorite for sure. From the Hot Wheels Rescue series, HW Rescue, we've got the HW Rapid Responder. Hot Wheels Rapid Responder, what do you guys think of this one? We've got this casting that we've seen for a very long time, and we're still getting new color releases of it every now and then. It's kind of a classic Hot Wheels casting that we got. Ambulance Rescue on the side of it. There's your ambulance logo just on the back of it as well. So definitely all the ambulance gear that it has right there. The grill on there, big front grill, kind of just an older design, more like an 80s kind of design for this one. I don't know the exact release of this casting, but there we have it. The colored wheels on here for the Hot Wheels Rapid Responder. Another car from the HW Rescue series, or I should say airplane, is the Water Bomber. That's right, Water Bomber from HW Rescue. Not a car, it's an airplane. And let's go ahead. This is a brand new casting. Super excited to open this one up. Definitely something a lot different. And there we have this one right here. We'll hold it just like that. So what's a water bomber do? A water bomber is, I guess, for forest fires. So when there is a forest fire, the water bomber comes in, and my hand will imitate the water here, and it comes in, it lands, and it scoops up the water and then flies away, and then it just lets go of all the water to put out fires. So very, very neat. It's super interesting and different that they come out with one in a Hot Wheels line. I'm just not a huge fan of Hot Wheels coming out with these airplanes and helicopters and even motorbikes and stuff. I'd prefer just to see more cars, but nonetheless, people do like them, so there is a market there for them. So you know what, they're just going to keep on doing it, and it just makes it kind of interesting and fun to open up different type of vehicles every now and then as well. If we look in the bottom right here, you can see there's not a lot to it. It's just very, very much an airplane. Just a very, very different casting. Guys, what do you guys think of this one being in the Hot Wheels mainline lineup? 71 Plymouth Roadrunner. Nice looking color on this one from the Muscle Mania series. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. Get a nice look at this one right here. We'll open it up, and there we have it. Very cool color on this one. Just a very classic muscle car looking car. There we go. We got that front end right there. Not much stamping or anything like that. They've saved it for the striping. Check out those colored striping that goes down the center. And then on the side, nice detail for the stamping and stuff. We got the little Hot Wheels logo just up on the fender right there. The Plymouth logo on the back. And then we got that classic muscle car kind of spoiler, like the very low lip type spoiler on there that sticks out. But overall, just a nicely designed car. I really like the color, like the striping on here. The wheels, not a huge fan of those wheels, but nonetheless a good addition to the Hot Wheels lineup. Mod Rod, brand new recolor of it from the HW Flame series. Let's go ahead and pop it open. Mod Rod, we saw this one come out in kind of like the matte finish type paint jobs initially, and now we're getting these nice, really out there glossy paint jobs with the flame on there, blacked out wheels with the colored lip on there. We got the side exhaust, we got the exhaust also, I mean the headers that come right out of here as well. We got the chrome on the front end of this one, and then we got the chrome all on the interior of it as well, with that big sunroof that shows through that two-seater interior on the Mod Rod. And from the back, nice classic design. This one kind of reminds me, it's like a new age bone shaker. It's like an updated bone shaker, but still such a cool looking Hot Wheels car. HW450F from the Hot Wheels race team in the Hot Wheels racing colors. Let's go ahead and pop them open right here. And you know what? One thing I really wish that they had, you can see there's a little guy on there riding the bike. I wish they had a guy riding this bike as well. That would have been a really cool addition. But nonetheless, pretty neat looking motorbike right here. This one's been around for a while. We've got lots of different recolors of it, and this is that very classic matte finish Hot Wheels Racing Team blue on there, and there you can see it from the side as well. Just it's a kind of a neat casting, but like I said, I'm not a huge fan of them releasing like motorbikes and airplanes and helicopters and stuff, but I know people are going to like this. People are going to collect it. The Hot Wheels Racing Team, great color to have to it as well.
What's up, Peak Timers? Phil here from Peak Time Racing. Today we're gonna unbox and get a close-up look at the Hot Wheels Police Series 5-car set. On the back card of each car included with this set, we do get a look at all of the cars included for this 5-car set. Let's go ahead and start with car number 1. And car number 1 from this set is the 1985 Chevrolet Camaro. And if we look at the cards of all of the cars from the set, you can just see the really, really cool graphic looks on here. Today in Hot Wheels news with this little laptop on here, then it's got the Camaro. Looks like the IROC Camaro, very popular one. Let's go ahead and open up car number 1 of 5 from this set here, and let's have a look at this Camaro right here. So this one does have a Highway Patrol written on the side of it. Very, very nice looking wheels on here. Glossy black paint job. That's that classic front IROC look on here. And there's the IROC front end as well. Little Hot Wheels logo right there. We got a gray interior on here. Then we've got the little white roof on there painted. No tampo work or anything as far as that goes on the rear end right there. But
from the side, this is just an absolutely fantastic looking car. If you're a big Camaro fan, this is definitely the one to get for this little police set right here. And car number 2 of 5, we've got the Nissan Fairlady Z, and of course this one's done up in a Japanese police car variation. This set actually has a good variation of all different types of cars, muscle cars, exotics, and JDMs and all of that. So this is obviously our JDM car. The Datsun, you can see right there, that very cool. I call it a Datsun because, well, it's Nissan Fairlady Z, but it's kind of like a Datsun 240 or 280. So there we go. Let's go ahead and pop it open right here and see a look at this one here. And we can see this one is a very nice looking shiny glossy white, and it's got the little Japanese writing just right on the side right there. And if we look on the back right there, also you can see that Japanese writing. I really like this look though, like this wide body look. If we look at it from this view, you can just see how these fenders just come out on here. Very nice looking. Blacked out wheels for this one as well. We got some nice little painting on the front end right there. No tampos or anything for the headlights or anything like that. The rear end though, it does kind of integrate the lights into the body right there, which kind of looks actually pretty cool. And I just love this lip spoiler on here. This lip spoiler just looks really cool. Just a really aggressive looking little sports car JDM car, guys. And car number 3 of 5, we've got the 2016 BMW M2, and just look at those graphics all on there. You can see little M2's chasing some other car right there. We got this guy with this like watch, I guess. I don't know. It's just kind of like the police is trying to flex with this watch. I'm not really sure exactly what that is, because that is the BMW logo right there. So you can see he is driving this M2, but check that one out. And I think this one, it's either the German police or French police. I'm not 100% sure. You guys can correct me in the comments which police this one is from, but let's go ahead and pop open car number 3 of 5. We can get a nice look at that one. Get out of here, BMW. Come on. There we go. And there it is. More blacked out wheels on this one. There's the police kind of graphics on the side of it right there. And we can see just from the top, you can see how it's written backwards. And as far as I know, I think the reason why they write police backwards on a lot of cars is if someone's looking in the rear view mirror, it's going to show the opposite. So they'll be able to read this straight. So I think this one is French, I'm going to guess. But you guys, again, can correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm dropping it. Oh, no, of course. It wouldn't be a proper video if I didn't drop it. Don't worry, doesn't look scratched or anything like that at all. Hyperceptor on there, it does say. If we look on the back of it right there, just kind of plain, nothing as far as graphics or anything goes, but BMW M2, I think it's a fantastic looking car. What do you guys think of it? And car number 4 of 5, my personal favorite from this set, it's the Lamborghini Aventador Coupe police car, and I believe this one is supposed to be the Dubai police, because I know the Dubai police have a Lamborghini in their fleet, so I think this kind of looks like the colors of it. But again, you guys correct me if I'm wrong there. Look at those graphics on there, just racing around, the big Hot Wheels logo right there. We've got the little skyline right there, so it does kind of look like the Dubai skyline. It could even, it's got the palm trees, could even be Miami, but that's definitely not a Miami police car from the looks of it, guys. But wow, just a great looking car. Let's go ahead and get a close-up look at it right here. And there we go. And I've got a big collection of these Lamborghini Aventadors, so it's nice to have another one here, especially in the police variation. We've got it black with the striping on there, just down the front there. And you can see the great looking tempo work for those headlights right there. It just looks absolutely awesome there. And we look on the back right there. There's nothing much as far as stamping or tempo work goes or anything like that. Very clean looking car, glossy white. I like that police just written on the side of it. But Lamborghini Aventador, guys, I know how much you guys love Lambos. I'm a big Lambo fan. What do you guys think of this Lamborghini Aventador police car? And last but not least, car number 5 of 5, we've got the Volkswagen Golf MK7, and I'm not really sure what there's a forecast with like the degrees temperature, and it says there's a storm coming. I have no idea why they would have written that. And you can see the police with the skyline just right there, so I'm not too sure what city that's supposed to imitate. It looks maybe like a London police car if I had to guess correctly, but again, you guys correct me if I'm wrong. Does that look like the London skyline right there? Could be like Big Ben right there. I don't know, maybe it is, guys, but there it is, Volkswagen MK7. Let's go ahead and pop it open and see what this one's all about. And again, very nice looking car. This one's a very clean look. It's kind of a grayish silver color. It's got like the speckle paint job inside of there, but it's nice nice and glossy. We've got the police written on the side of it. So a police, I think that might be actually Italian. If I had to guess, I think it might be Italian. So maybe it is Italian. I don't know. You guys, again, correct me in the comments down below if you guys can name which city or which country all of these police cars are supposed to represent. You guys can tell me down in the comment section down there. Not much tampo work or anything like that goes on the side of that one. Kind of disappointing there. Nothing back on the back right there. But again, just overall, nice looking Volkswagen Golf MK7. All right, guys, I got all 5 of the police cars in my hand right here. Guys, comment down below which one is your favorite, and also help me out where each of these you think are from. I would have to guess that the little Camaro right there is a U.S. Highway Patrol vehicle.
What's up, Peak Timers? Phil here from Peak Time Racing. Let's go ahead and open up 15 brand new 2021 Hot Wheels.
And we'll start it off with the Mod Rod. We've got a brand new recolor of Mod Rod. I love the flame paint job on this. This one from the Hot Wheels Flames series, of course. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. Get a nice close-up look at it. So there we have it. You can see the nice looking flame color on the side. We've got the blacked out wheels with the colored lip on them. We have the chrome engine on there. Check out that nice looking chrome engine. We can see the chrome on the inside as well, and I believe this is our second, maybe third recolor of the Mod Rod. But I was super excited when the Mod Rod officially came out, and it's a great looking casting. I love the addition to this one to the Hot Wheels lineup. Next up, we have the Jaguar XESV Project 8 from the Hot Wheels Torque series. This nice new recolor of it, and I believe this one is blacked out. Sometimes people were saying, well, it looks blacked out. It looks kind of like really dark green. I'll let you guys be the judge. To me, when I look at this just looks like a blacked out Jaguar. I think that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with the blacked out look on it. The other one looked a little bit more green, which I did call black, but hey, there we go. We have it. Nice looking detail on the front end of this one. I like that carbon fiber imitation roof on there. Very glossy paint job. The big spoiler on the back of it. Not a lot of detail on the back, just a little bit of a logo in the middle right there. It's actually not too bad. We do actually even have the lights and stuff like that, so actually pretty decent detail from it. These wheels look really, really good from the side. I think they fit this car very, very well. What do you guys think of this new Jaguar? Porsche 993 GT2 from the Hot Wheels Exotic series. We have seen this one in many other recolors previously, and we finally got this brand new recolor of it, red. I love the wide stance of this Porsche here. So if we look at this here, you can see from the side, looks absolutely fantastic. Love the wing and stuff like that on there, but if we look from over top, you can just see that like wide body look on this one. Looks so good. Love the spoiler look on that. And I mean, this one we have even seen in premium before, so it fits really well with the Real Rider tires and stuff like that. This one, I mean, it almost looks like it's got Real Riders on there. These wheels look really, really good. Blacked out with the gold lip on there. If we look from the front end, can see all that great detail of this cool looking Porsche. What do you guys think of this one? I really like this casting. I'm excited to see more colors of it come out again in the future. Probably another premium one of this, I could guess. Locomotorin from the X Racers. We've got a new recolor of this one. We actually saw this one in the X Racers before, and it was more of a clear body design, and now we've got this like reddish clear body design, which is kind of cool. You can see in the front end, it's normally would have the like Thomas the Train look on there, but you can see this one, it's definitely just the chrome, and you can see the chrome on here. The original release one had like the Thomas the Train face on there, but Locomotor, it's a very interesting casting. I'm not sure it belongs as a Hot Wheel, but you know what, let's open it up and get a close-up look at it. You can see just the giant wheel on the back of this one. Just look at how huge that wheel is. This has got to be one of the biggest looking Hot Wheels single wheel I've ever seen. Can't remember a 1 in 64 casting has bigger wheels than that one. The front end, a little bit smaller wheels. On the back, you can see the cool design, the chrome engine on there from the front. Just an all-around good-looking car. I don't know. I kind of like it. I've always kind of been a fan of this Locomotor, and I think it's an interesting casting to bring to the Hot Wheels lineup. Although, like I said, not sure it belongs, but I do like it. 91 Mazda MX-5 Miata Then and Now series. Treasure Hunt. You can see the Treasure Hunt logo just right on the back right there, the little tiny Treasure Hunt logo on the back. We'll go ahead and open this one up. We'll get a closer look at this one right here. This is the Treasure Hunt from the K case, I believe. So it is the Hot Wheels 2021 K case. There is your Treasure Hunt logo just on the back right there. We got the white siding, the white wheels on there, the little MX-5 on there. We can see that nice center stripe that goes down on the front hood, continues right down the back. And then we've got the Mazda logo right there. And if we look on the back end, not much detail or anything on the back end, but the cool thing about the Treasure Hunts is they do stamp them on the both sides. So you can see the stamp on the back right there of the Treasure Hunt logo. And we see on this side, you can see the Treasure Hunt logo right there. Black interior on there with the roll bars and all, but this casting's been around for a while and it's a neat looking little casting. If you're a Miata fan in real life, this is definitely one to collect and add to that collection because it is a treasure hunt and it looks really good. 2019 Bentley Continental GT3 from the Hot Wheels Race Day series. We've got a new release of it in white with the blacked out wheels, the coloring on the side of it. 7 of 10. I think it's a fantastic looking car. And you know what? We could use a little bit more detail on it though. I'll tell you why. I mean, when this first came out, if we look at the front right there, just look at that. It's just like there's no stamping for the headlights, the grille or anything. We do have the front little Bentley logo and you can see the 100 with the Bentley logo on top. So besides the front end, like how plain that front end looks, even the rear end's not much. The side, that's where they put all the detail. You can see that the Hot Wheels 100 Bentley blacked out wheels, the cool looking color and all that looks great. From the top, it looks absolutely fantastic. But you know what? I'm gonna guess that we're gonna get a premium variation of this one sometime in the future, and I bet you we'll have a lot more detail on the front end for that stamping and rear end as well. That cool diffuser, the big spoiler though, I think it's a great looking casting that definitely could use a little bit of improvements, but Hot Wheels has improved castings in the past like they did the Senna. The Senna they released with the front painted headlights on premium Hot Wheels ID casting. So we'll definitely hopefully see it for this one as well. Mercedes-Benz Unimog. We've got the Unimog right there, Search and Rescue Edition. And if we look right on the top right here, the Unimog with the Mercedes logo, the 75. I'm not sure the significance of the 75. Maybe this is the 75th anniversary of the Unimog. I don't think so. I don't know if the Unimog's been around for that long. Possibly it has been. Hot Wheels Rescue Series. Let's go ahead and pop it open. Get a nice look at this one right here. We've got the Unimog in a lot of different color variations. We might have even had a red one before. I'm not 100% sure. I think we did have a red one before, but I think it's a great looking casting. I'm a big fan of it. Those big like double tires in the back. There's all the search and rescue gear that they've got on there. We can see the nice looking details. We've even got that same logo that was on the packaging just right there on the door itself. If we look from the front right there, we've got the winch on the front, the rescue that's written on there as well. But there we go, the Mercedes Unimog. I'm definitely gonna add this to the collection with a bunch of my other Mercedes Unimog castings. 2018 Honda Civic Type R. And you know what, guys? I'll admit, I'm not a big Honda fan. You guys know this from before. I don't really like Honda Civics or Accords or any of those things. S2000 is kind of cool, but I have to respect how this one looks. I love the paint job on here that they've done on this Civic. Just check this one out. We've seen this one as premium before, and we have actually, did we see a premium Civic Type R? I'm not 100% sure, but this one is also a super treasure hunt of the case, but this is the mainline variation. But just look at the detail on that one. I love that paint job on there. HKS right there, the cool looking colored wheels on there. Front end, you can see definitely good detail and all that, and it continues kind of on the front hood right there with a little scooped HKS on the back. This is where I think the Civic itself is just, it's too busy. There's so much stuff going on in the back. There's so many slots and movements and jagged edges and spoilers. Like, how many spoilers do we have on here? Looks like we have a spoiler there, spoiler there, spoiler there. I don't know. It's just a little bit too much happening for me in the back. But like I said, I do respect the paint job on this. I think it looks fantastic. It's definitely a cool one to collect if you're a Honda fan. A Civic fan, hey, this has got to be the best looking one, I think. Volkswagen Beetle, we've got right here from the Holiday Racer series, and this one says Love 2021. I would assume this one would come out as a Valentine's Day car, but for some reason they've got this one released in the 2021 K case. But we'll go ahead and open it up, get a close-up look at this Volkswagen Beetle. The Beetle, one of the most popular or best-selling cars worldwide, the Volkswagen Beetle. I think they still make it in a few different countries. I'm not 100% sure. I think it was like maybe Mexico or something. They still make them. They don't sell them in North America anymore, these old ones, but a lot of collectors really like them. They're pretty cool looking. This one, you can see not much stamping on the back end. Right there, we've got the hearts and stuff that kind of mesh right through to the top right there, which is kind of neat with the love written on there. Oops, it's actually this way. There we go. Love 2021. You can see it written on the top right there. But this casting, they did a good job at it. Not my favorite. Kind of go into my drawer, but hey, you never know. Here it is. 2020 Koenigsegg Jesko Recolor. We've got the pearl white from the Hot Wheels Torque series. Very, very cool looking casting. You guys were super excited when this was first released this year. We're getting some recolors. I think we saw like a silverish gray, then we saw the dark gray, and now we have got the pearl white, and I think pearl white is the best looking one so far. I think Koenigsegg's in pearl white just look great. I mean, the Jesko, I think it was originally released in like its concept form and it was white, so it just looks good in this white form factor. Cool looking silver stripe that goes down the top right there, which looks really, really neat. Silver, it's kind of a grayish silver. And then we got some good stamping and stuff on the front end. Koenigsegg logo, just mini right in the front right there. And very, very neat from the side. I would wish that there was more paint job or detailing and stuff on the side, maybe something highlighting on the side to kind of just shows the lines of the Koenigsegg, but nonetheless, it's just a great looking casting overall. I'm a big fan of all these hypercars and supercars, so this is definitely going into my collection. We might actually put it onto the board. You can see a bunch of Koenigsegg's that we have up there. Maybe we'll add this one to it as well. Next up, brand new custom 1970 Honda N600. I mean, I don't really know a lot about the history of this car in real life. To me, it just looks like an original Civic, maybe. Maybe it was before they called this one a Civic. That's what it looked like. But there it is from the HWJ Imports series. And let's go ahead and open this one up. It's really tiny. And I can see a lot of the JDM fans want to get their hands on this one right here. It is a small looking casting, but it is very, very neat. It kind of looks just like, it's like a Mini Cooper, basically. It's like the Honda edition of a Mini Cooper. We can see the nice detail from the front end right there. The grille and all that actually looks pretty cool. The stamping on the front looks pretty cool. I like the chrome on the bottom right there. And it does have like a little wide body kit on here. You can see it if we look from the top. You can see the wide body kit that we have from this one right here. And on the back, we've got some license plate, the Honda logo, and then the little tiny wheels of this one. It's kind of neat. It's kind of fun. It's like the older version of the Honda City Turbo 2. That Hot Wheels has been coming out with a lot of these weird Honda castings, but I kind of like it. I actually do kind of like this one. 1985 Chevrolet Camaro IROC Z or Z. I know for all my Americans, it's Z. We call it Z. And it's the Muscle Mania series and the IROCs. I really like the IROCs. It's definitely like a cool collector one. It's back in 1980s and the early 90s that the IROC was around, and there we have it. This is just a great iteration of this one for Hot Wheels format. You can see the cool looking like 80s kind of slotted lights back there. Gold wheels on here. I love the bottom trim there. We can see the IROC Z just written right there. And then we got the little, I think it's like a Z28 logo right there as well. And from the front end, this is just, it's a nice one all around. I really, really like this casting. I think they've done an excellent job on it. It's kind of like a candy apple red paint job on this one as well. And it mixes really well with the gold wheels. I think those gold wheels look great with this one. We got the black base on there, that white trim though. It's just an all around good looking car. IROC Z or Z28 Camaro, guys. What do you think of this one? Lancia Delta Integrale from the Baja Blazer series, originally released in white. Now we've got a black release of this one, and I'm liking the detail of the paint and stamping that they have on the side. This one doesn't want to come out. There we go. It's out. There we go. So we can see it from the side. Really cool looking colors and stuff on this one. The colored wheels on here the number 6 on the side, Michelin logo right there, all black on the rear. On the front, we've got some nice detail for those headlights, the wheels, and all that stuff. It's an overall great looking casting. It's one of my favorite new release castings for 2021. I don't know, between this one and the white one, they're both so good looking. It's hard to decide which one I like better, but which one do you guys like? You like this one in black or white? 2020 Dodge Ram Rebel 1500. I know I said that wrong. If I read it properly exactly to what it says, 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel, but you know what, even though it's branded under Ram, I call it the Dodge Ram Rebel. That's just what it is. And there we have it in this brand new green color. We had this one released in red and blue, I think it was. I think those are the two colors we had before. Now we've got this green color, and it's a great looking color. I love the pearl effect. You can see that pearl just glimmering within that paint job right there. And this one from the Baja Blazer series, so we do have the mudded out tires on there, which look really good. We can see the front end with the Ram right in the middle. Nice aggressive look, the aggressive hood on there, the big sunroof on there as well, and then we got the Ram on the back of it. Just a great all-around looking casting. I was super excited to have this one added to the Hot Wheels lineup. What do you guys think of this Ram Rebel? And last but definitely not least, one of the funnest new castings of 2021, Car de Asada. It's basically, I call it the taco car from the Fast Foodie series. Let's go ahead and open this one up and get a nice look at this one. And as you can see right here, it is basically just a taco. That's what it is. There it is, the taco with the engine in the front. We got the little dude sticking out from the top right here, and it's very detailed to be a taco car. I mean, what is all this stuff in there? It's got the meat, the lemons, and all that stuff. We got the lemons on the side of it, and then I don't know. This is supposed to be like chips for your dip or something like that for the tacos. But it's such a fun casting. My kids absolutely love this one. I'll probably give this one to them as well to go with the other color that they released of this one, guys. And there we have it, guys. Let me know in the comments section down below which was your favorite car that we opened up today. What's up, Peak Timers? Phil here from Peak Time Racing. Today we're gonna open up and review, in my opinion, the best new Hot Wheels set. It is the Quarter Mile Finals set. There is a total of 5 cars in this set, and here on the back of one of the cards we have all 5 cars included. We're gonna open every single one of them up and get a close-up look at them. And to start it off, we have car number 1 of 5 from this set. It is the McLaren Senna. McLaren Senna, one of my favorite new McLaren cars. Absolutely love this one. Check out the artwork on this one right here. Looks very, very good. And let's go ahead and pop it open and get a nice look at this one here. And there we go. Look at that. Look at that color. Bright color. Absolutely love this one. We've got the blacked out wheels on here. There's that little see-through window that you can see right on there. Very, very cool. And if we look on the front, you can see this is the updated casting, so it does have the updated in-grooved lighting right there. So the original release of this one didn't have any grooves or anything on the inside of the lighting, so it didn't look as good. But it would have been nice to still see if they had painted the inside like they did on the Hot Wheels ID variation. But still, nonetheless, it's an absolutely fantastic looking casting. Love it in this new color, and we're gonna definitely be adding this to my McLaren collection. Can't wait to put it in there as well. And car number 2 of 5, it's the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. There we have car number 2. And there is the artwork on there doing a big burnout. That's what the Demon is definitely famous for. Let's go ahead and open it up. And we've got this one in this really cool looking new grayish color. We're seeing this color on a lot of newer cars, and I'm really liking it. We got the SRT written just right there on the front. And for our aggressive grille, it's no painting or anything like that, unfortunately, but still looks really good. Then we look on the side right there, and we do have that little itty bitty Demon logo just right there on the side fender, which is really cool. We got blacked out wheels. We got the black that goes down the side, and we got the Dodge logo just on the back right there. Does this have the thin wheels and tires? Nope, it does not. So some of the Demon castings will have really tiny, thin tire wheel combination on the front. This one just has the standard tire wheel combination. Does have that wide body look on there, which looks fantastic. No tampos or stamping or anything like that on the rear. We do have that little lip spoiler though, but still, nonetheless, I think this color looks really good on this Demon. Porsche 918 Spider, car number 3 of 5. This one's got green all over it. You can see this one also doing that big burnout right there. And just check that one out. Great looking color. One of my friends is a big fan of green and loves the 918 Spider, so this is for him. Rival Racer, my buddy. Shout out to him. Here we go. Look at this one right here on the front end. Wow, look at that. Look at that lighting and stuff like that. I like how that stripe kind of goes right through and continues. That looks really, really good. If we go to the side, we can see the nice striping that continues on the side. Blacked out wheels on this one as well. If we look on the back of this one, actually quite disappointing of a casting. You can see, I don't know, just the way that they've just made this look very plain and not very detailed in the back. That's where the exhaust comes out and the way the spoiler meshes in. I feel like they kind of skipped over this one. They didn't do it as well as the previous release ones. Even the back, it just looks kind of like a little bit blah. There's no stamping or anything like that, but the color itself is really, really cool. The front headlights look really, really good. So they spent a good amount of detail on the front. The back, they kind of skipped out on, but nonetheless, overall, the 918 Spider is a great looking car. Car number 4 of 5, the Lamborghini Aventador Mira Homage Edition. There is your car number 4 of 5. Of course, it's doing a burnout as well. All-wheel drive, though. Kind of interesting. We don't have the all-wheel drive burnout. That would have been cool. Same with actually the 918 as well. And we look on this one right here, and it seems like we've seen this one before. It looks very, very familiar. The color-wise and all that looks very familiar. Let's go ahead and open it up and get a nice look at it and see here. And we can see this one. So I thought it was more of a red, but it's more of like an orangey color. It's definitely more orangey than it is the red. We've got the Mira Homage Edition Aventador, so it's got the gold wheels. We've got the Mira Edition right here, and I believe they made 50 of these in real life, the Mira Homage Edition Lamborghini Aventadors, but still. The Aventador, such a great casting. I absolutely love it. I've got so many different colors of the Lamborghini Aventador. This is definitely going into the collection. And funny enough, we look right behind here. Here's the red Mira Homage Lamborghini Aventador. They also did come out with a blue one of it, but there we go. We can definitely see the color difference there. That's very, very different. So we got the orange, and now we've got, well, we've got the red before and the orange right now, but the same wheels, same painting and all that stuff for these ones right here. We'll go ahead and put the red one back on there, but I really like this orange. Orange looks great in the Aventador. Any Lamborghini in orange looks fantastic. All right, here it is, highlight car, the Bugatti Veyron 16.4, the return of the Veyron to the Hot Wheels lineup. We haven't seen the Bugatti Veyron for quite a long time in the Hot Wheels lineup. We've got car number 5 of 5, of course. There it is, doing the burnout. It's an all-wheel drive. Again, not doing an all-wheel drive burnout, but hey, we'll give them credit for the picture on there. It looks really good. Let's go ahead and pop open this one right here. And it looks like they have retooled this casting, redone the casting, so it should have a lot of good improvements on here. And if we look on the front, definitely a lot better, more detailed than the previous one. You can see we've got the plastic inlay right there, nice details for the headlights on it right there. If we look down the side, it's a lot, it just looks a lot more proportionate now. I think from the side, it just definitely looks a lot better. I like the way that scoop comes right there, and it's highlighted in the orange, the gold wheels, smaller ones in the front, bigger ones on the rear right there. And even from the top, if we look at the top and the back right here, all of this part right here looks a lot better than the original release of the Bugatti Veyron. We'll definitely do a side-by-side comparison of the other ones shortly in a future video, but for this one, I think it's an absolutely fantastic, definitely good looking casting. And you know what, I think they will bring this one out as a premium. We have a great looking casting. It looks like they could add a little bit more paint and stuff in the back right there. There's not much temple work in the back right there. The front looks really, really good though. I like the lighting in the front. That looks good. I like how that grille is now separate and in plastic. It actually looks definitely really, really good right there. But it's an all-around fantastic looking car. We love our Bugattis here, guys, on Peak Time Racing. You know how much I love all the exotics and the Bugattis, so definitely a cool one that we've added to the collection. And there we have it, guys, all 5 cars from this set. Let me know in the comment section down below which one was your favorite. What's up, Peak Timers? Phil here from Peak Time Racing. Today we're gonna unbox the brand new Hot Wheels
premium exotic envy set. On the back of each of the cards for this set, we have all 5 cars listed and pictured. We've got all of them here. We're gonna open up and show you right now. And the first one that we have is the McLaren Senna. As you can see it just sitting right there on the card, we have a gorgeous looking artwork on all of the cards for here. You can see the nice kind of night look with the car right there with the lights on. Very, very cool looking. And there is our McLaren Senna riding just on there. Metal Real Riders, and it is a Hot Wheels premium car culture set. So let's go ahead and pop open our first one, the McLaren Senna. And this is probably our maybe like sixth or 7th casting of the McLaren Senna that we've gotten. And this one, because it is premium, you can see it's got the light painting on there, which is something that we really like. We were missing on the very first ones that were opened up. Heavier than the standard casting because it's an all metal base being premium. Also, we've got the Real Rider tires on there and the nice wheels. Check out those wheels. Those are really, really cool looking wheels. I think they look really cool in here. This is kind of like a weird color. It's almost like a really light gray or like a off-white type of color. It's hard to say exactly what it is, but we look in the back right there. Nice looking back end right there. You can see that big wing, all the details for the back, and overhead on the top we've got the kind of tinted interior right there, the tinted windows for the interior, all blacked out in the interior. We got the McLaren logo just right on the front right there, and then we got the little, looks like a little license plate just on the front right there as well. So very, very cool overall McLaren Senna. I'm a big fan of it. You guys know how much I love McLarens and love this Senna. Car number 2 of 5 from this set is the Aston Martin Vulcan, and there it is again with the gorgeous night look to it. Kind of looks like it's in like a warehouse or something for this one, but still very, very nice. Exotic envy, as it says. Car number 2 of 5. Let's go ahead and open this one up. Get a nice look at this one right here. This is an interesting color. It looks different. I mean, you look at the color on the picture and then the color right here. It's very different. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like this one, like I'd like to say it's like a greenish color, but it's not. It's kind of like a tangerine-ish color. It's really weird. Like the colors on this set are kind of odd, but hey, nonetheless, the car itself is great. You can see on the top the premium one that they have here for our Vulcan. We had the regular Vulcans before. Now look at this premium one. It's got like this carbon fiber imitation on there. Again, very heavy because of that metal base on there. The Real Rider tires, the wheels on this one are a little bit smaller than the Senna. We got the nice body kit right there. You can see the front end, the Aston Martin logo on the front end. I think the Vulcan is one of the coolest looking cars though ever. Big spoiler on there. There's the rear end blacked out with the lights showing, but just an overall fantastic design for this car. Love it in the Hot Wheels format. Love to get all these new colors of it, even though this color, like I said, it's a really weird color. I don't know, the first 2 cars in the set really weird colored, but nonetheless, let's move on to our next one. And next up, our brand new casting car number 3 of 5. It's the Aston Martin Valhalla concept, and there it is sitting there nicely. And we'll talk about this casting a little bit as we get right into it. This one, I think in the Hot Wheels world, has got a lot of negativity because people are not super happy with the design of this car. And let's have a look at it. Yeah, it is definitely off. You can see it look like it's a little bit raised in the gap right there. It's not really super proportionate. If we look at the picture on here, you can see that's not too bad. And then we compare it to this. Yeah, they didn't do the best job on this car. It definitely looks a little bit weird, even from the side. Just the way that scoop is, the way I feel like this part is a little bit too big, but nonetheless, Aston Martins are pretty cool. The Valhalla itself, it's not the best looking car in real life. I mean, it's okay. The Vulcan looks a lot better, but we can see from the front end right there, the Aston Martin logo, got the hood scoop right there. From the side, just from the side, just definitely doesn't look good. It looks like it's like totally raised up right here, like it looks trying to be an off-roader or something like that. From the rear end, there's some of the design right there. And from the top end, you can see it right here. I think this is like a spoiler that comes up in real life for aerodynamics. Not 100% sure. I don't know a lot about this car, but nonetheless, there it is. Yes, it's slightly a disappointment being a new casting. I feel like they could retool this one to look a lot better, but here it is, the Aston Martin Valhalla concept. And in my opinion, the highlight car of this set, it is the 2016 Bugatti Chiron. Car number 4 of 5. There it is. Sitting pretty with the smoke behind it and all that. Wow, great looking card. I love the card of this one. There it is, Bugatti. Let's go ahead and pop it open.
the classic colors, the blue just looks so good on Bugattis. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. So let's go ahead and see this one up close. And premium Bugatti Chiron. I think this is our first, it is our first premium Chiron, I believe it is. We did get the Hot Wheels ID variation of the Chiron, but as an actual premium one, this is the first one, and I love it. I think it looks great. Look at the details. Look at the lights. Look at those lights. You see that? They did the indented lights on the front. Looks so good, so good. We got the horseshoe grille, the Bugatti logo from the side. Great looking color. Love the sparkly blue color. It looks great. Look at that shine in the light right there. And on the back, it's black. It's almost like I feel like this should be like a dark blue. I don't think it is dark blue though. It is black though, but it still looks great. Love the wheel tire combination staggered. We got the bigger ones in the rear, smaller ones in the front, the big tires, the real riders on the base. We've got the metal base right there. It says 2016 Bugatti Chiron on there. From the rear end, great detail as we do. The Chiron logo on there as well. From the top, looks absolutely awesome. Love it. Love the Bugatti Chiron. Love the detailed lights on there. That's got to be the highlight right there. Just love those lights, how they did that. It just kind of makes this car look a lot better. It definitely sets it off. Definitely one of the best premium releases I've seen this year, the Bugatti Chiron. And last but definitely not least, we've got the Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4, car number 5 of 5. There it is, sitting pretty. Nice looking rims on the car there too. That looks great. And does it convert over? Definitely does. Great looking rims on this car. Nice color on this one. Definitely suits the Lamborghini. Let's go ahead and pop it open. Get a nice look at this one right here. And there is our Huracan. Look at those rims. Wow, those wheels look great. They do look great. They suit it. They're shiny, they're chrome, but they're great looking. There's our nice detail on the front end for this one. Nice looking green color, sparkly green. Very, very cool looking from the back end right there. Nice Lamborghini logo, good detailing. The blacked out exhaust tips. We see the lights right there. But those wheels, I think these wheels look really, really cool on it. They definitely do. They definitely set this car off. I mean, I think pretty much all the cars in the set were black wheels, but I think these wheels, they look good for the Lamborghini. They suit it very, very nicely. There's your bottom right there with the metal. Obviously, Real Rider slicks on this one, but a great overall looking casting.
And there we have all 5 castings from this set, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below which one was your favorite. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.